Wilson Miles from Black Film TV. Here we are, Alix Lapri, talking about season 4. You're the only other woman besides Notori who's made it out from Power to Power Ghost.
Yeah.
What makes Effie so valuable to stay alive and keep her going?
Oh my gosh, I think she's just smart. She outwits a lot of people, and because of her big and beautiful brain, she's able to add value in places that a lot of people can't do. Like, of course, working with the boys, they could never think things through, and working with, Noma and so many other people, she's able to put her feelings aside and really make some business move.
You know, throughout the years, as I watch this character, I go, this lady is very smart. But it always seems like she's getting the short end of the stick when it comes to dollars. Because why is she still in the game? Why couldn't she just up and leave? I made my money. I
Yeah.
took what I might cut and be out. Why did she stay there?
Oh my gosh, messing around with these boys, messing around with these boys. I think she has been in a lot of situations where she's um protected a lot of people that left her in situations where she just had to stay a little bit longer. She's always helping Tariq and Brayden and Kane and so many people. It always leaves her having to stay just a little bit longer.
Mhm. You know, we saw episode 1. We saw how she looked up for Tariq. You know, so the question is, where does her loyalty really lie? With Tariq or with Kane? You know, does she not want to see anyone get hurt, or is it the heart wants what it wants?
Yeah, no, Tariq and Effie will always have a very special connection. They have history and they have an understanding. But then Kane and Effie have a lot of similar qualities, right? And they have built, I think, a really beautiful connection in some ways that her and Tariq may not have had. So as far as who she ends up with, we're just gonna have to see. They both, I mean, you can't go wrong with history and you can't go wrong with the super solid, safe connection. So
You know, you've been on the long show long enough. You know, but I'm surprised they had never gave you a family member. You know, you got a last name is Morales.
yeah,
Spanish people got family. How is
yeah.
she by herself? Did you not question that?
Oh, she's not alone. She's not alone. We'll definitely, hopefully be meeting some people this season.
You know, but throughout the run that you've been on the show, what's the thing that you've got out of it that's helped you skill set wise as an actress moving on?
Oh my gosh, I always tell everyone there's not a single thing that I can't take somewhere else. Like it's been so diverse in the skills that I've been able to pick up here as far as weapon training and stunts. I did my first stunts on this show. I was scared to death when I first had them come across my desk, but then being able to do them and really come out of my shell and pick up things that I had never done before is just the most beautiful thing. Crying scenes, intimacy scenes, just being able to drop that fear and step into my confidence overall, just as a diverse actor. It's been unbelievable.
You know, and the chemistry between you and the actors, you know, it's so good, you know, offset. Like, is that real? Because everybody seems to enjoy one another and they've been on the show for a good run. You know, how's that chemistry when you're leaving the set after each episode or after every production?
Yeah, no, this is really my family. Like, we're bored one day after set. Hey, everyone, like, let's go out. What we doing? What's the move? Like, we spend so much time together these past 4 years-ish. Um, and it's been a crazy ride. It's definitely bittersweet, but the memories that we've made, it will only come with us. This will not be the last. I'm sure we're gonna be bouncing around to different cities. You here, you here, you here, just the same ways we always have. So
Mhm.
nothing
But
lost.
going back to Effie, obviously, she's trying to make do, but at the same time, she wants to continue her schooling. You know, what is her end goal? What do you think is her end goal in terms of like stay in the game or get out the game? And if so, what's the future? What is her future from the beginning with? When you think about where she came from when we first met her, she was a student, smarter than these guys, but making ends meet on the side. You know, she continues to do that. But what is her goal at the end? What do you think is her goal? It's not in your control, but you never know.
Right. When we met Effie in season 6, she was very much about her books. Like, I don't know if you remember that her opening scene is just like, you can't do that. What are you doing here? You're going to ruin it for all of us. get out. And she was very much so against this street life. But as she started to think about it, I think she realized that this could be her means to make the life that she wanted to, in terms of her wanting to graduate and become an engineer, or even just monetarily be able to provide for herself, because she'd never been able to do that. I think that is her driving force, is to just be able to provide and not have to worry. Like, when we met her, her phone was busted. She had on dirty sneakers. Her hair wasn't done. She had no nails. Like, she really worked her way up from the bottom. So this was able to do that for her, but this is definitely not something that she wants to stay in, because I think, as crazy as this sounds, she does have a moral compass, and she doesn't just want to be killing and shooting and, dealing with the police for no reason. This is all for a goal, an end goal.
I told Mefford that he's high on the Deadpool list. The question is, what episode? I said,
Yeah.
when it comes to you, I don't even think you're on the list. I don't think anybody foresees you going out, which is a great thing. So keep it going. We want to see more of you. Let's see where it goes. Take care. We'll talk down the road.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.